Hi, this is Rob Metris, and this is a review of Power Friending by Amber Mac. Just who is Amber Mac and why should I listen to her? Well, Amber's been an internet veteran, explorer, explainer since 1999, when she graduated with a degree in journalism. She went out to San Francisco and worked at the legendary agency Razorfish, and then returning to Canada, worked for Microsoft, and then started her own business. She has single-handedly developed a fantastic client list. Tony Robbins, who you'll see in the notes to the book reviews on Amazon, the American Dental Association, Canada Goose, Tin Eye, Butterscotch. She's an in-demand speaker represented by the Lavin Agency, speaks regularly on tech and social media topics across North America as a keynoter, usually talking to education groups or anyone like bankers or businessmen that want to know how to make friends, how to be a power friender. She's a media personality, both on traditional radio and TV and in new media. She starred on Call for Help on G4 Tech TV with Kevin Rose and Leo Laporte and Andy Walker and others. She is the editor, producer of Command N, a video podcast with a global audience, into over 200 editions. She's on CP24 in Toronto, CTV, the Discovery Channel. Xbox Girls Go Geek was a project she did, as well as Web Nation, which is a weekly show on CP24. Amber does a podcast with Leo Laporte called Net at Night, and it is a technology podcast with viewers and an audience all around the world. I say viewers because you can watch it live as a video podcast or listen to it on a regular podcast channel. Besides that, she writes a technology column for yahoo.ca and the Toronto Globe and Mail. And if that's not busy enough, she's a new mom too. So, why do I think this is a great book? And I really do. Well, it's a how-to. Now, who should read it? Well, anyone, from the CEO down to an intern, and any not-for-profit organization or advocacy group. Why? Because she tells you it like it is, and she gives you concrete examples that you can put a campaign together for social media with very few dollars. Marketers of all ilk should read this book. It reminds us of the basics of marketing. After all, social media is a new form of marketing and conversation, but the concepts remain similar. Anyone with a small budget that they want to go a long way should be listening to Amber and reading the ideas and the strategies that she presents in Power Friending. So what are you going to learn and what can you do with it? Well, she starts with a history of social media, explains how it's come to be and where it's come from. Not just the tools, but why people are using this particular thing. What makes executives afraid of social media? Are they afraid their employees are going to be spending all their daytime on Facebook? Or what will they do? Who should be doing it in the organization? How should it be part of a marketing fix? She gives a very good explanation of those things. Social media etiquette and rules of engagement. Well, Amber understands these very well, whether it be Generation Y, Generation X, the boomers, in Facebook, on Twitter, or Foursquare. She has it all down. She talks about the ABCs of social media: authenticity, bravery, and consistency. She gives you a list of all the tools you can use for your social media campaign and how to use them very effectively. What I found most useful was the case studies, whether it be Patrick Doyle, the president of Domino's in Canada with his YouTube video, or Domino's in the US with his YouTube video, when the prank was pulled by 2 junior employees of the Domino's who no longer work there, or it be the Twitter page for Southwest Air and how they're using it to directly talk to their market. Case studies abound throughout this book, and they're very instructive. She talks about some of the things that have worked, some of the things that have goofed, and some of the things that have flopped, and explains why. She talks about social media success. Examples were the Obama social media campaign, best highlighted by her friend Rahaf Harfouch's book, Yes, We Did. Wine Library TV's Gary Vaynerchuk, a bit of an internet celebrity of himself, recommended the book in the book notes, and Gary is someone that is extremely authentic and the real deal, despite his spittoon box there for the New York Jets. She also refers to the excellent customer service work that Zappos has done in using social media, and Tony Hsieh, the CEO of Zappos.com, also comments on social media and what it's meant to Zappos. So you will learn how to do it step by step. It's a good work that way. So just to end the review, start the conversation, plan your strategy, execute your plan, get your campaigns going, and measure your results. Just remember to become a fan of Amber's on Facebook, add her to your Twitter friends, and follow her to keep up with changes, which in this space occur often. I hope you found that helpful, and I want to thank the following people for the pictures and the music that I'm using in this review.